Alright, what up guys? This is Corekeeper, episode 2.1 for the Clay Caves, where we're gonna try to finish up this whole area. I don't know when that broke, I'm gonna be real with you guys, but this is my enclosure for the King Slime. I'm a big fan of Terraria, so I changed it into the King Slime instead of just the Gorm. Oh, I don't think it is. But without further ado, let's get to some mining. Throughout this video, I'll be trying to give some narration about what's going on, also talking about this game. I really love this game. Most of the stuff you'll see is end gear loot. I've maxed out levels on just about everything. But the main thing that anybody watching this needs to know, hi Gorm, is that I love this game. This game is hands down one of my most played games. More than Terraria, Minecraft, any other game I've ever played. I'd say the next closest maybe 7 Days to Die. But I love this game. I love doing these things. So I love just putting time into it. You'll notice in the top there's a timer letting you guys know just how fast or how long I've actually spent in it. I think this video, you'll find out where this video caps out. I'm trying to keep every video roughly 30 minutes long. I think I have it at ×4 speed. Let me know if this is okay for you guys in the comments. If you have any questions too, feel free to ask. Alright, without further ado, so just listen to some calm music. Feel free to let this play in the background while have some calm music. Enjoy. Probably just saw the huge lightning beam. It was only on screen for just a second, but you'll see it pretty often. That is a buff that you get from killing one of the bosses. I won't let you know which one, in case you guys ever want to play this game. It's a really nice buff, but yeah, in case you ever see that again, it kind of looks like a death ray, but technically it's considered lightning. I'm sure you guys will understand that later, if you ever play this game. Right there, I'm just putting everything in my inventory, or in my other armor slots to kind of maximize the amount of stuff I can bring over to my storage world at one time. Right there, I was debating if I had enough inventory space to grab everything. I guess I decided I don't. Into the other world we go. So I did do recordings for the next couple videos, but I couldn't like do the voiceover as I am right now because I was sick. So any comments you have will be seen, or I'll try to mention them in later videos, or at least when I do the voiceover for later videos. I also want to thank Drayden Fairweather, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, for the comments on how it's like a power washing simulator. There is something I think in the next video that I feel as though is much more like a power washing simulator, and I hope you enjoy that. I found it's a bit slower, but it looks way funner and way cooler in my opinion. Thanks for being the first comment on my entire channel. Greatly appreciated, Drayden. I will mention this. In the clay caves, there is a lot of fishing. I think that took up at least an hour total of time. There was just so much fish everywhere. I was determined to get it all because I was so close. If you look back in the video, I checked my skill and I was at 95. I started this whole thing out at 0. That's how much fishing I've done throughout this whole series. And of course, the areas that I didn't exactly show you guys, the first half. That was before I started this whole recording. You'll see me like running in a direction often or just like not moving right there. That's because I fell asleep. I was very tired. I think I recorded this like 11 o'clock. It was a long day. I was falling asleep often. It was rough. I also don't think I had any music playing so I could really focus. That was not a good idea. You can see me just running constantly. I think it gets a bit worse later on, where I'm like running toward absolutely nothing. Like right there, that diagonal was not intentional. That right there too was not intentional. Oh my word. I think it's about halfway through when I finally actually like, when it's another recording, it's the next day and I'm finally awake again. This was fun to see me just run around like a drunk man. Oh my word. You'll see more of that later. But that's what I'd say is the power washing. Oh, please tell me. No, did I miss that wall? I think I did. Means I'm not, well, I'm sure we'll see it again when I... Darn it! Means I didn't finish off the clay caves. I think I will make a video of how I expand that area, because at the end of the recordings that I actually did, that area does get full enough to where I'm running out of space. So I'll make a video of me increasing the size and like all those steps I have to do to make it larger. Hopefully it's not too large of a video. Alright, that little cut right there is the continuation of the next recording. So hopefully I'm not falling asleep as often here. Let's hope. Right here's where I found ducks. Now ducks are only supposed to be in the Zeus Wilderness, which is on the other side of the Great Wall, the unbreakable wall that you'll see surrounding this whole area. The Zeus Wilderness is in the north side. Sorry. And I guess that was my first time I grabbed ducks. You'll see a lot more of them when we travel into the Zeus Wilderness. Yeah, you can see the green area on the side is the Zeus Wilderness. You can see some ducks, some eggs on the other side. Yeah. All the work I've done in the past 1.2 hours, you just saw on the map right there. Not a whole lot. I personally love the new skins for the stone cavelings. I like that the mage has the pumpkin and the miner is a ghost and then the brute is Frankenstein. I really like that. I am excited to get as many of the armor pieces as I can, or at least see what later skins is gonna happen. Am I gonna miss that too? There's 2 blocks over by the 10 area. Did I miss those blocks as well? Am I gonna get those? Please tell me. No. No, I missed those too! Oh my word, I'm gonna have to do a whole episode of me just running around the side seeing what I missed. Doing ring around the rosy right now. I'm going back to get another crate, but I was playing with my food right there with the hunter guy. I'm just color coding the different ducks here. Yeah, that's the gray one, and the top one's going to be the white one, because I used a white skull, and then a gray pony. I don't like fishing from the bottom, because I can't, like, tell when there's a ripple. I can only tell by the exclamation. I don't really like using that, because it's a bit delayed. That's why you'll see me move over to the side of the fishing thing, if possible. I would like to make a movie using all these recordings later on. Like once I finish off the entire world. And that'd be a very long movie. I'll try to keep it under like several hours. But there's a good chance it's going to be very long. I love collecting the... Oh, right there, you'll notice a lava little hash that I point out. That's telling me that there's a volcano there. That's in the Desert of Beginnings. That's a much later biome that we'll tackle. But I love collecting the bugs, especially the larva eggs, or the larvae, because they have such an awesome skill.
Alright, guys. That's huge. Because... No, okay, let's finish clearing this stupid stuff out. Oh. Because when we check that crates, we should get an exact amount of fish needed. And I'll see if I can get a graph too, like providing stats. Oh, not this one. This one? Nope. This one. Of these are all the fish I grabbed. And I started fishing. My fishing skill was at 0 when I started this. 0. So now that I've grabbed enough, this ideally is, when I calculate the number, I'll put it up on the screen. let's say right here. This is enough fish to go from 0 to 100. Not bad.
Yep, you heard it there, folks. I started this out at 0. And I officially got my fishing up to 100. Just from these minings. The mining of this world. I've done this before, but the last time I did it, I didn't really fish, I just mined. But I also used the pickaxe, which is only 1 by 1, and is so much slower than the hammer. It is so much slower than the hammer. So I'm happy that I've finally switched back over to the hammer. It gets the job done significantly faster, breaking 6 blocks per hit at 1.4 times a second, which multiplied by 4 is like 6 times. Unfortunately, it isn't up until later episodes when I actually start gathering up those stalagmites. I really wish I should have earlier. Oh, it's a green one. Green Strolly Poly. But later on, I will try to make a more concerted effort toward actually gathering up the resources themselves. Or everything, including the stalagmites. What up, Gorm? Maybe to make the episode where I'm just running around making sure that I've actually mined everything a bit more interesting, I may also equip the armor set, or the ring sets, that makes you immune to the slow effects of slime. And just run around the circle, discover his entire track, and gather up all the slime that he's killed, because he does 10,000 damage to mobs. It's an instant kill. It's a viable farm method, actually. Hey, Gorm. It's a viable farm method to put down summoning things in his path for a whole bunch of different enemies, and he'll just run through and kill them. They won't do any damage to him. There's the summoner, which other worlds usually takes me a surprisingly long amount of time. This one is kind of immediate. I found it on accident. That was nice. In case I ever want to farm him again. You'll see those chests slowly but surely fill up more and more as the videos go on. Alright, we are just about out of time here. Let's see how much I can get done before this video ends. Just 40 seconds. Can I finish off this segment? Make this end on a nice note. It's gonna be close. Oh, gosh, I spent so much time fishing. Come on. I'm rooting for it. Alright, well, in the meantime, as this video ends, thank you for watching.